Menu management. With this module, you have the option to control and change and modify your menus on the front page. Once you enter, you select the group. You have for the desktop top, secondary, and top. Top is the menu line you have just above your slider. This one features drop-down functions, like here, where you can have several submenus and create them in columns. The other one, top secondary, is the same, that's equivalent to the top menu up here. This one is your top secondary, this one is your top. The top secondary does not have drop-down functions and only consists of the links you see here. If we use the drop-down menu as an example, you have the menu below lined up in a tree structure where you see your products, new arrivals, brands, and so forth, matching these out here. If you want to change what they're called, you can always just right click them and you have rename. You can edit the link, so you can change where the link to. You can deactivate them. You don't have to delete them. You have the option, of course, but you don't have to. You can always just deactivate them and they'll disappear from the site. But you'll still be able to see them in here. They'll just be light grey. And activate, of course, to activate them again. To create a menu on the same line as the others, you right click menu and choose create menu point. This will create another menu point below the others, so it will be at the end of sale. If you however want to make a submenu, like it has been done with brands, you right click brands and create menu point. This will create a menu that is on the same line as these three. If you want to create a drop down with columns, just like has been done here, then these three columns equals these three menus. So you create three menus for three columns, and under them you have the menu points where you want to link to other places on the site. This could be like brands, where you have your brands lined up in alphabetical order, but instead of having them in one massive line going down, you split them up into columns. Notice the top name 2.la is the name of each of the menu points that is created here. These don't link, they're just there as headlines for each column, whereas the submenus are the ones that links. If you've written an article and want to add it to a menu point quickly and easily, on the right side you have modules where you have articles and news. In here you have a list of all your articles. Once the list grows too long, it will be replaced by a search bar. With that you can just search out your articles. Once you've found your article, simply hold down your left mouse button and drag the article over to the menu. Once you're over here, as you can see here, if I have the menu point too long around sale, it unfolds and news is shown. That means I'm about to add this article into sale, so it will become a submenu. If I wanted to be on the same line, as example, if I wanted to be between these two, products and new arrivals, I'll have to move it up here until you can see the flat square. If I move it more up, products become underlined. That means I'm about to place it under products. Same as new arrivals. Now I'm about to place under new arrivals. It can be a bit tricky to hit the exact spot. You don't have much wiggle room. But the second the square shows up, let go of the menu, or let go of the article, and now the menu point is placed. The article of course disappears from the right side, but this is only temporary. This is so you have a better view of the articles you have left. If we try and update this site by going to top secondary and back again to top and unfold articles, then this article is back again over here. When you drag articles from the right side, you don't have to add the link to the menu point. If you right click and edit link, it already has it. This is because the article we copied from over here already has the link and the name. So this is by far the easiest way to create a menu point to an article. If we create our own menu point, we of course have to give it both a name and a link.